Hello, fam, and welcome back to another edition of George's Corner. I'm your host, George Lee Jones. Let's get started. I want to ask you a question today. Is your life a page turner or a book killer? Again, I ask, is your life a page turner or a book killer? And the reason I'm presenting this to you is it's because of something that I personally hold myself. And it was a conversation that I had with a relative not long ago about life being boring. And after he went through this whole soliloquy about why things were boring, it occurred to me that life wasn't boring, but quite honestly, he was boring. He didn't do anything differently. He did the same old things over and over, expecting different results. So I came up with, is your life a page turner? Because in my opinion, I believe that you should live each day in a way that it's a book that someone will want to continue to read. That you should live your life each day doing something special, something new, as if you didn't have it tomorrow. So you made each day great. Therefore, it would be a page turner, your life, because it would be interesting, rather than a book killer, because someone wouldn't even have interest in reading your life. Now, I understand that we all go through ups and downs, and emotions kind of dictate what happens in our lives. And after thinking about that, emotions do serve a reason and a purpose. We have them for a reason and a purpose. But it also occurred to me that just because you have something doesn't mean you have to always utilize it. I repeat that. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Certain emotions are, well, I guess you could say all of them, but certain ones should just be analyzed, viewed. Because, again, in my opinion, my perspective, your emotions are something that you shouldn't act upon irrationally. If you're stricken with fear, take a step back, look at it, see how it's serving you. If it's not serving you in a positive way, then maybe you should just let that go. Happiness serving you in a positive way, act a fool, act out, dance, sing, whatever. The emotion of love, the emotion of compassion, act on those things. But if it's an emotion of hate, a negative emotion of fear, or anything that causes you any kind of angst or pain, in my opinion, should be something you should never act upon. Okay? And because we are, again, in my opinion, spiritual beings in a physical world, it has come to my attention that if we are led by the Spirit or our souls, then our flesh will benefit. I'm going to say that again in case you weren't listening. Let your spirit or soul lead you, and your flesh will benefit. I'm hoping that's sinking in. That's just something that's been on my heart because we're about to embark on a whole new adventure in life. I personally believe, and you know this, that I feel that we are made of energy and that our vibrations and our frequencies are taking us to higher heights. And if you let that light that's inside of you become quenched or die out, when things start up again as they are right now, I'm afraid you're going to be left behind. I hope that you've utilized this time to understand the new journey that your life is going to take you on and begin to take charge of things in your life and make a decision in yourself that whatever occurs or goes on in your life, take responsibility for. It's no one's fault what occurs to you in your conditions or your circumstances. And it is your responsibility of the outcome of all those things. So just take a moment, if for no other reason than just yourself, and try and understand, do I want my life to be a page turner or a book killer? Again, do you want your life to be a page turner or a book killer? I mean, I was thinking just the other day as I was taking my walk, and I've told you that I get a lot of my inspiration and thoughts through walking, is that time is the most valuable commodity that we have. And then I started thinking about serving time. Don't ask me where that came from, I just did. And then I started thinking about people who serve time. When we say that, we typically mean jail or prison. However, in our natural world where we go to work every day, if you're working at a job for the last 15 or 20 years and you hate it, you're actually serving time in a self-created prison if you don't enjoy what you do. And whatever you're doing, if you're not enjoying it, you're not behind bars, but it's tantamount to being in prison. So I want you to think about that. If you're going through the motions every day of life and you're not happy, you're serving time. Time is not serving you. Again, you're serving time. Time is not serving you. And you want time to serve you. You want time to be on your side. You want to be energetic, vivacious. You want to enjoy life because you don't know how long we have in this journey. So let your life be a page turner and not a book burner, okay? And again, like I said before, I'm going to say it again. I hope you get it. And that is, lead with your spirit and your flesh will benefit. I don't know who I'm saying this to, but I hope you get it, okay? I'm not going to talk long today. This was supposed to be a short one anyway. Again, love yourselves, be great and kind to others, and oh yes, always, always be learning something new. Until next time, fam, I'm your host, and I love you all. Peace.